I don't know why, that just tickles my pickle. All right, today I'm checking out Rainbow. I'm listening to the song, The Temple of the King. Let's get into it.
One day in the year of the fox came a time remembered well, when the strong young man of the rising sun heard the tolling of the great black bell. One day in the year of the fox, when the bell began to ring, meant the time had come for one to go to the temple of the king. There in the middle of the circle he stands, searching, seeking. With just one touch of his trembling hand, the answer will be found. Daylight waits while the old man sings, heaven, help me. And then like the rush of 1,000 wings, it shines upon the one, and the day has just begun. One day in the year of the fox came a time remembered well, when the strong young man of the rising sun heard the tolling of the great black bell. One day in the year of the fox, when the bell began to sing, it meant the time had come for the one to go to the temple of the king. There in the middle of the people he stands, seeing, feeling. Just a wave of a strong right hand, he's gone to the temple of the king.
What changes during the chorus when you got that? I was hoping they did it again. Was this chorus shorter than the last one? Yeah, it was. That first chorus, they did that so many times. And each time I kind of get lost, and I think that's so cool. And the sound just completely changes. In the middle of the chorus goes back to regular sound. Then it completely changes. Seeing, feeling. It's not just the vocals right there, right? It's not. It's got to be more than that. And I was trying to figure out what all it was, but it's kind of hard to focus on that part. That part is just so like, It sounds like vocally he's melting away. The music is melting away, and that's just such a cool feel. Now this Temple King stuff, I can click the annotations. What? One day in the year of the fox came a time remembered well, when a strong young man on the rising sun heard the trolling of the great black bell. Anyway, so then he goes to the temple, right? That's what he's doing. He hears a bell, and he goes to the temple. But I feel like it's deeper than that. It's not just literally that, right? stories he's heard of what he's gonna see. And there in the middle of the circle it lies, heaven help me. Then all could
see by the shine in his eyes, the answer had been found. Back with the people in the circle he stands, giving, feeling. With just one touch of a strong right hand, they know of the temple and the king.
I think the only thing that changed in there was the vocals. How does my tab crash literally as the song ends? That was such a considerate way for Firefox to malfunction. But yeah, I think it was just the vocals that changed. But they added another layer of vocals. Somebody had the backing vocals during the chorus. Did you hear that?
On the stories he's heard of what he's gonna see. And there in the middle of the circle it lies, heaven help me.
You hear it? Who's on backing vocals right there? Heaven help me. Like another voice comes in. And it's a little bit of a creepy voice. Almost sounds like it's a voice of a ghost or something. But that's such a vibe. That's such a vibe. That's my favorite vibe of the whole song. Now this is Richie Blackmore's Rainbow. That checks out. This sounds Blackmore's Night adjacent, especially just musically. Couldn't you hear like this music being on Blackmore's Night for sure?
In the middle of the circle it lies, heaven help me.
I don't know why, that just tickles my pickle. It really does. I need to read this annotations and see what's going on. There's a little synopsis at the bottom. That sound is just, that's just a cool, good sound. Look at this painting. Yeah, that little creepy voice matches this. Help me, with the good singing on top of that. Now let's see what this is all about. One of the highlights of Richie Blackmore's Rainbow, the song narrates an epic story with several meanings. Several meanings? Oh, I'm glad I didn't rack my brain trying to figure it all out. The song has also been covered numerous times by many bands. A notable cover was done by the Scorpions as a tribute to Dio after his death. At first glance in the story, it's the story of a young man who was beckoned to go to the temple of the king. See, I got that part. He takes the journey to find an answer to his question and eventually finds what he's looking for and shares it with the world. The song can also be interpreted as being about someone's journey through life and eventually death. Oh. You know, I think that also interpreted the life and death. I think that's got to be true because just the voice I was talking about, I said it sounds like a ghost. That voice was kind of creepy, but that first meaning we read, there was nothing creepy about that. So why would they add like a little bit of creepy sound that kind of melts you and thinks about apparitions and ghosts? Why would they add that if it was just, oh, he got an answer from the king and shares it with the world? Nah, it might be both, but it's gotta be that second one just based on the sound alone.
I don't know. Tell me, man, what do you know? What do you know? Me and my boys on the road. Who to go? She told me, boy, you to go. Like, I don't know.